Hey there, YouTube. What's going on, guys? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you, I'm in no mood for no bullshit today. Fucking goddamn tarp shop, I feel like I'm running here. Fucking bullshit. What's up, Kevin? What's up? What's going on, guys? Oh, Blake, you know what I'm saying? I had a I had to let a driver go this morning. As you can tell, his second tarp that he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, how hard is it to go to the asphalt plant, get fucking loaded after you've been here a month? Okay, either you don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay, or you have complete shit for fucking brains, and you're just smart enough not to shit yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking aggravating. Fucking aggravating. You know? Well, fuck yeah, I'm stressed out. I mean, goddamn, I just put a brand new tarp on this truck and you see what it looks like in a pile of shit fucking out there in a fucking pile. You know what I'm saying? Because people are fucking stupid. And they don't use their eyes, you know, because most of them are fucking painted on, and they sure in the hell don't use that lump 3 feet above their ass. You know, all that fucking thing is for is a food hole to shove shit in their fat ass fucking bodies. You know what I'm saying? Nobody uses the thing above that. You know? Yeah, you got to be a stupid fuck. You're exactly right. You know, because you don't know where the shit comes out of it. Yeah, Sean, I'm a little fucking pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Fucking goddamn morons. You know, like, I just don't understand, you know, how you have more problems with a tarp. You know what I'm saying? No, he rolled it all the way up. It was open and then dumped on the fucking cab shield because he thought he was in the right place. No, he thought fucking wrong. You know? Well, let's see. What did we tear up this week? Yeah, we got one of those. Fucking cab shield. What else did we fuck up this week? I think that's about out. Oh yeah, I fired a guy. He ain't coming back. And the way I look about it, he owes me $1,800 for a tarp. How in the fuck do you kill 2 dump trucks? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to tell you, there's a dump truck business fucking cheap in Cincinnati you could buy right now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. You know, I'm telling you, I ain't in the mood today. No, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm running a Ford fucking service station out here. Fix and repair daily. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get about 5 or 6 guys that are really good. They don't fuck nothing up. You know what I'm saying? But then we got just guys that just have no fucking clue. You know, just how to fucking think. Yeah, he was nowhere near under the hopper. You know? Yeah, Wayne, you would think so. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jake, I know it's not that hard to drive a truck without tearing a tarp up. You know what I'm saying? I have never tore a tarp up. Never. Okay? And nobody taught me how to get loaded at the asphalt plant. Okay? I showed up the first fucking day to haul asphalt. They were like, I was like, I watched a truck go under the silo. Was like, okay, I can pretty much figure this out, because I'm not fucking retarded or a mouth breather. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pay attention to what other people are doing. You look. No, Roger, I get why your dad drank every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on that too. You know what I'm saying? How does your foot slip off the pedal to blow the yoke out? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in the tarp business. I'm in a full-time tarp and repair business. You know what I'm saying? Both. I got it down pretty good. I could do one in about 2 hours. I just started working on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in the tarp repair business. Oh, dude, it's fucking junk. I just cut the cables off of it and dumped it out of the bed. Just fucking said fuck it. I'm not even fucking with it. It looks like a wadded up fucking piece of paper is what it looks like. It looks like if you took fucking, $100 bills, you know what I'm saying, and do that. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, that's about it. Um, yeah, there it is. JST Tarpon Repair. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking complete dumb shit. No, I looked at a 367. I'm probably gonna order some. No, the tire changing incident was my tire company that I deal with. They owed me a favor, and I had to wait 3 weeks because I'm trying these different recaps. I had to wait 3 weeks for them to get them back here. So the driver was sick that day. So, and Tuesday is golf day, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't about to get all sweaty changing tires. So I called in a favor, okay? And I told him, hey, look, I done spent $15,000 up here on tires and rims and all this other horse shit. Can you send a guy down here to fucking put these fucking rims, fucking change these tires out because I don't feel like fucking with it. And he said, yeah, no problem. No fucking problem. you know. Yeah, I bet. The happiest day of my life is going to be when I retire. I don't know when that's going to be, but it's, you know what I'm saying? Shoo-wee. I know. It's never too early to fucking, you know, do whatever. Well, I would do more repair videos, but I ain't got no time, okay? Like, I'm telling you, I got zero fuck all for fucking time. Like, I wanted to shoot a video on fucking the air conditioning that I fixed yesterday, but I couldn't do that because I got all these drivers walking in and out and they want to talk to me and all this shit. There's just not enough time. I'm not here enough by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking, there's just constant fucking people here. You know what I'm saying? And dude, I mean, this week, 3 times, night shift trucks have been late to jobs because day shift is still going. I mean, it's just been anything that could go wrong went wrong this week. It's been fucked. Royally fucked all. you know, just one thing after another. Really, the only disqualifications is on your driving record. If you have a bunch of accidents or a whole bunch of speeding tickets or anything like that. Uh, Western Star trucks are all right. I actually worked on one. I should have shot a video on that. Uh, because it had some regen problems. For some reason, I don't understand people sometimes. Like, I didn't understand this truck. Like, he brought it to me and it was fucking a mess. It had high soot levels, and I'm like, God damn, dude, you should not have high soot levels. Like, whatever. When was the last time this thing regened? And he said, I don't know, a while. But we couldn't get it to regen. I stayed up till I think 1 o'clock in the morning trying to get it to regen. So I had to take the dosing nozzle out, clean all that, clean all the carbon off of it. And then the next morning, I came in and the thing just regened. And, I think it has something to do with the temperature of the system. Like sometimes it won't regen, or since the dozer was all clogged up, it had a bunch of diesel fuel in there, and then it wouldn't go into regen because it was, something was wrong. But it was quite a doozy. But I got that fixed. So, you know, it's that would have been a pretty interesting video. And then I didn't shoot the board video because we didn't have time. It's Sunday and I'm trying to go home, and then it's just constantly, I just don't, there's not two of me. And I wish I could clone myself and he come out about the same, just like this, but there's two of me. Just fucking, I need two of me. Yeah, well, if you want to come to Cincinnati and be my stunt double, no problem. You can pick and choose. You can either be here at the shop or you can be at home with my wife and kid. Because I'm never there, My poor wife, you know what I'm saying, is demoing our bathroom that we are remodeling by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, just demoing everything. So she's hitting shit with a hammer today, and she's done a good job. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I would love to. No, he was not surprised that he gets shit canned. I would love to go to California and play a round of golf. You know what I'm saying? No hate me yet today? Well, I'm sure that there is some, he hate me motherfuckers out there. You know. I'm going to tell him to get in line because that line is really fucking long. And I really don't give a fuck. So you want me to make another video of how to grow a trucking business and keep one running? Tony, that's a great video. That's actually probably an easier one to shoot than the repair videos, because I could just shoot that here at my desk. Yeah, I could maybe, you know what I'm saying? I could probably do that. I'll have to think of kind of, how to expand, maybe give you guys some tips on how to deal with, how to get trucks financed. Would that be a good idea? Like how to play the game to get trucks financed and stuff like that, or how to buy multiple trucks at one time. That would probably be a pretty good video. Nobody's sharing that information. You'd have to send me a picture of your driver's license, and I could send it off to insurance. Okay, truck finance and working capital. That's probably a good video. The trucks are holding up fine. It's just the shit that we putting on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, truck financing. We should do a video on that, because that's important. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a technique to getting it done, and there's some tricks of the trade. You know what I'm saying? No, you'll never see Coon Trucking make videos about trucking advice. No, probably not going to see that. No, I am not really a Reds fan. So I don't really watch baseball too much. Don't really care. You know what I'm saying? No, the investor deal fell through. So I did all this shit on my own. And let me tell you, last August, okay, was when you're buying, well, I ordered 7 I bought every truck that I ordered. I will tell you that. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is all on my own. You know. Chris, do I miss working for anybody else? Fuck no. No, I don't miss working for anybody else. I'm not working for another fucking asshole ever again in my life. You know, I got called to go do a part-time racing gig again, and I fucking declined it. I just said I don't have the time. And I'm definitely not going out there and fucking putting awning poles up. I'm definitely not rooming with another motherfucker. I am definitely not waiting around all night for some guy to fiddle fuck around in the trailer. I don't give a fuck. Not doing it. Yeah, well, it wasn't it was the deal I'm not really going to talk about what happened, but it was not kind of like what it wasn't like I was going to be working for anybody. Yeah, now I get to be an asshole. Well, I'm sure I get called an asshole all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my credit and buying trucks is going to be the two biggest things. Having really good credit, and business credit is based off of a point system, not really what your credit score is. It's kind of two parts. I'd have to get into the video. No, I am not going to the Minnesota show in July. And no, I have not heard from Chris from the Big Rig videos yet. Not heard from him. I guess maybe he hasn't been through Cincinnati or whatever. I really don't know. So, I mean, I would love to do it. The only way that's probably going to do it is we're going to have to fan vote this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if enough of you guys Facebook message him on fucking Facebook Messenger, maybe he'll be like, well, maybe there's some interest in this guy. You know, so I could use your help. You know, I help out everybody else, but nobody wants to help out me. Tucker, I drag raced. I worked on race cars. I was a mechanic. Yeah, we're gonna have to get out the wall. We're gonna have to get out the whiteboard. If you guys want to learn kind of what they look for and things like that. Um, it would probably be a couple parter. You know what I'm saying? It's in the $80 an hour range. The biggest challenge when I first bought my truck was trying to find the right one. Uh, Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. I know that kind of made my day. I know it's not much, but fuck, thank you. Yeah, put in a good word over there, Chris's. You know, they don't mess with us too much over here, to be honest with you. You know, they don't really, they haven't messed with my shit too much. You know what I'm saying? Really, what I should do a video is how much it costs me to run my truck per hour. That would be it. That would be another interesting video, so you guys can take in all the, you know, how much it really cost and how much profits really left at the end of the day. It ain't much. You know, in the trucking business, you're not working on a 25% margin. It's way tighter than that. I would say it's probably an 8 to 10% margin, if that. It ain't much. Wow. Yeah, like you got to figure out how much, you got to add up what all your bills are, divide by, you know what I'm saying? Divide by all this other shit, and then it gets you how much it costs per hour to run your truck. Like I have a pretty good idea what it costs me to run these trucks per hour. That's the break even point. See, the maintenance thing uh doesn't really doesn't really I don't think that's as bad as people make it out to seem, because there's another theory that I have on that, and it seems to be working out. You know what I'm saying? Like when the truck starts costing you a bunch in maintenance, ship her. You know what I'm saying? You know? Thanks, Rich V. You know? The worst load I've ever had, okay, uh, has been these big stumps. Like they instead of like grinding up the stumps, they kind of dug them out and they were pretty fucking big. They didn't get hung up, but I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? The only reason we halted is because it was like February 15th. Okay, and they had like 4 days worth of work somewhere. So that's the only reason I said yes. Uh, and slab concrete, I'm not a fan of. That shit's just too hard on a truck because usually they stack it up like 3 high, and it's just it's too fucking brutal. You know? Yes. The M12 stubbies are the shit. You know what I'm saying? Those are nice. Oh, I was sleeping. I don't watch Dow. I don't need to watch him be a drunken idiot. You know? Yeah, it was February. I was like, yeah, we'll go haul this shit. I don't care. No, that pig iron was only one time deal. I was after Taco Bell. I hear you. That pig iron I'd haul again. Not right now. Asphalt season's in full swing, dude. We're so tied up with that shit. I can't get trucks spread out anywhere. You know. Yeah, Roger, that would be Roger. You're or whatever Van. You were exactly right. New trucks and old trucks cost about the same to run. There's no difference. Okay. Here's my theory. You can spend about $3,200 a month driving a new truck, or you can spend $3,200 a month driving an old truck. And it all equals out to about the same, okay, at the end of the year. Because, like, even though your old truck, you got to take into consideration while you're getting your old truck fixed, you got to add that how many shifts or how many things, how many days did you miss? Okay, when when your fucking old truck was in the shop. You know what I'm saying? You should start out with a used truck. Um, because a new one, you're going to have too much overhead, and it's kind of too much overhead for you're not going to get that work. You got to kind of get higher on the seniority list so you work more. So you want to get a used truck because there's going to be rain days and all this other bullshit that, you know, if they get slow, you're the first one that gets cut off. So when you're buying trucks, that's something that you have to take into consideration is that, oh fuck, you know, I'm not going to work as much as a guy that's been there 5 or 6 years. It's just, it's not going to happen. And he has, uh, you know, a 7 truck or a 10, you know, you know what I'm saying? You have a 7 or 10 truck fucking fleet. That guy is going to work before you. That's kind of just how it works. Yep, Blake, I'm telling you, man, I figured it out. You know, I started doing the math. You know, we took all the bills from the Sterling, the Western Star, and I added it up. And then I added in how many days it took us to fix this. You know, me and my wife wrote it out on a piece of paper. And, you know, it came out to be about the same. And I thought, well, it might be a little bit cheaper to have new stuff because at least we're not missing shifts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we miss one, uh, maybe we miss one shift for something stupid. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we shouldn't really miss that many shifts. You know, then it becomes down to, are the drivers here? You know, that's really what I want to put it. That's really what I want to get it to. Yeah, well, if the truck idles a lot, what you do is you just manually regen it every fucking weekend. Just go out there and put it in manual regen, let the computer do its thing, and then fucking back it off. Turn it off. Yes, how you get on top of the list is A, have good trucks. Okay, have decent employees that show up on time. Uh, don't give dispatch any bullshit that you ain't hauling this and you ain't hauling that, okay? And you're not going to this job, you're not going to that job, you know, that's not going to get you in there. What dispatchers want to hear is, yep, go ahead and, you know, yeah, no problem, or okay, we'll be there. They don't want to hear no bullshit. Think about it. You know, they got 150 to 200 trucks to worry about. The ones that give them problems, they ain't going to fuck with you. That's just how it works. Think about it. They don't want to, you know, they have enough stress in their day. You know what I'm saying? And your whole idea is to show up so they don't get a phone call. Period. That's it. No, Nick hasn't got his tall shifter yet. We can't get ahead enough to where I can fucking, you know, start working on, you know, putting drop visors and all that type of stuff on the trucks. You know, like we haven't got to the point where we have it tore up enough. We can just keep just fucking tear up shit. No, I remember when I burnt my face too. That was dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty stupid, but we learned a lesson from that and we moved on. We're good. Yeah, you gotta do the manual regens, man. I'm telling you. You know, if the truck has a lot of idle time that week, manually regen that motherfucker. Oh yeah, somebody dumped on the tarp last night. So this is Justin Sturgill tarp and repair business. It's not trucking anymore. It's tarp and repair, Bill. Truck 3, the white one. Man, I just put a brand new tarp on it like fucking 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. Okay, we put new boards on it. We got, I mean, it was perfect. I had it perfect. You know, and now we got to start all over again. Shoo-wee. Yeah, that's what you want to say, son of a bitch. Yes. Yes, Michael. Down the road. Don't need no more of your bullshit. You know, I don't care. I don't care about nothing because you don't seem to care about anything that I own. You need your crews and your tarp fixed. Blake, come on down. Bring cash. Bring cash, no checks. Okay? No, I'm talking about hooking the computer to it. The dash thing does not put it in a, you know, fucking whatever. It doesn't do as much as what the actual computer does. No, he didn't wonder why. He knew it was it. Rich V, I don't know how you go from being a cop to a truck tech. I don't really think he's not really a truck tech. Okay? That's not really what he is. Okay? Yeah, like bring the cash. He's not really a truck tech. What he is a service rider. Okay? It was supposed to be he's a service rider. Okay? I mean, have you ever seen his hands dirty? I mean, I could jump on a truck and take some fucking Instagram pictures. I mean, let's not fucking, you know, let's not talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a video with him in a dirty shirt? Negative. It is hot as fuck in Mississippi. Have you ever seen anybody sweating? You ever seen anybody, you know what I'm saying? See, again, some of you people are as bad as the drivers. You look, but you do not see. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go, well, that doesn't make a lot of fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Because even Flat Rate Master, you know what I'm saying? Like in his videos, he's got sweat pouring off of him. I mean, every shop I've ever been to is hot as fuck. Hot as fuck. You know, your balls just, you know, you need butt powder and shit. You know, anybody can sit in an office, okay, and edit YouTube videos, okay, but that's not what, you know what I'm saying? You have to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, and here's a question. How in the hell can you be buying a scanner when you showed everybody that you had one, but all of a sudden you need another one? You know, I know the whole story to that because the real owner came and got all his shit. You know, 6 people got their ass fired. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, Diesel Medic won't be around either. Very long either. You know what I'm saying? How in the hell do you own a business, but you can't own your own home? It doesn't make any sense. That means your credit's fucked. That means Snap-on is probably not going to give you a $6,000 scanner on credit. Not happening. Don't ask. You know what I'm saying? You see how have you ever noticed the buying has slowed way down? Yeah, that's because they're not spending somebody else's money. Yeah, Doc, I feel bad for your boss. You know, you ever looked around at videos, there's a lot of shit missing. Think about it. You know? Sure, I'm not the only one wondering this shit. But I'm the one that knows the answers. I know some of the story. Yeah, Hustle Tools, you know, I don't know too much about that guy, but he runs around with Jay Young and Kuhn. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that's good for his Snap-on business or his YouTube reputation. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be blowing those two in my videos. Okay? Well, the rear main's leaking. That's actually not a real bad job. You just got to take the transmission out, fuck clutch, and all the other shit. And it's only like 8 bolts that hold that rear main on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think Hazel Tools is up in Minnesota or Wisconsin, maybe. I really don't know. I mean, Kuhn already got one guy fucking shit canned from his fucking Cornwell dealership. I doubt, you know what I'm saying? You got to be real careful. You know what I'm saying? That's touchy water. Just 9 good drivers. Yeah, that's what we need. Yes, I have multiple cameras. I have one in the bed so you can see where the asphalt lands. And then when you put it in reverse, you can put it in reverse and the backup camera comes on and it switches, you know what I'm saying? Like automatically. As soon as you put in reverse, the camera comes on. It's, you know, if you use the cameras, you can learn a lot of how you're loading the truck, okay? And kind of how to evenly distribute your load so the truck rides better. So you're not driving down the road like popping a wheelie and then you're not driving around with all the weight on the steer tires, you know? Like you want to get the truck to sit level, maybe a little arched up in the middle when you put the lift axles down. It's kind of how I think about it. Yeah, I was. Uh, some cameras you get shit in, but then you just climb in the bed with that citral stuff and wipe, wipe the cameras down. They stay pretty clean. You know what I'm saying? They're actually buyer's cameras. It's buyer's cameras. I used to get the Echo ones, or yeah, Echo, but they doubled in price in like a year. So buyers made one, and I actually like the buyers cameras better than the Echo ones. To be honest with you, they're a little bit clearer on the actual camera. It's pretty good. I interview drivers. Really, I check their driving record. Okay, and then I look at their resume to see if they've driven any trucks before. But when they first show up, they ride with one guy. He's kind of my training guy, and he'll decide how many days of training you need before you can go out on your own. But me personally, if somebody can't hit D and drive, the cameras are wireless to the actual monitor, but they do have to have power. So there is one wire, but there's no wires that come back to the cab for uh, showing the video. So I guess no, they would not be wired. Yeah, the video is wireless. Yes. It's like a Bluetooth. Because sometimes in the 7-axle, when you raise the bed more than halfway up, the camera goes off because it gets too far away. That's kind of the one bad thing. Yeah, but I like the buyer's cameras. I think the two camera systems like $1,700. I've hired a lot of semi drivers with no dump truck experience. If you can drive a truck, you should be easy enough to learn how to fucking get into a paver. You know what I'm saying? It's not the driving part is ever. I knew I do not believe in driver facing cameras. No, we will not have any of that. The bed camera is actually protected in there, so you can't fucking nothing can really get on it. Wow, the company you work for had you change a set of tires and change oil before you hiring you. Wow. That's pretty good. Are you in Australia? Yeah, we've been working 6 days a week for a couple weeks. We're pretty much hot and heavy right now. You know, I'm kind of glad that, I canceled 3 trucks because I thought they were going to, they did work late. I mean, night shift didn't get back till 10 o'clock this morning. So, it kind of is what it is. No, I am not going to get a day cab with a dump trailer. I am not interested in hauling gravel. Not fucking with it. Driverless trucks would not work for what we do. No. It does weed out the steering wheel holders or the mouth breathers. You're exactly right. That's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? If I did that before I hired probably any one of my drivers, we would have two. We would have two drivers. And I would be probably one of them. So maybe three. Good theory. Wrong towards. Hey, from Milford. Yeah, the weather's nice today. You know, I'm just glad it's not raining for a fucking occasion. You know what I'm saying? Scotty is driving too. He had T for the tarp button. Well, really, Kyle, like if you had your head on, yes, the old asphalt gets recycled. You take it back to the plant. You do not take it anywhere else. You will get your ass in serious trouble if you get caught stealing grindings because they consider that stealing because that goes back into the mix. It gets recycled. The percentages vary, but you know, in like base, I think they run up to 60% wrap. You know, it's just depends. But Kyle, commercial driving experience, a lot of insurance companies will not touch you without 2 years. And then I know you're trying to think like, well, how do you get 2 years driving experience? It kind of it's kind of hard to get started. You have to get in a you know, you have to get in a place that's either A, self-assured, you know, or that type of stuff. You would take it to the asphalt plant. Like if you were tearing up your driveway in your shit, you can't dump it like anywhere because it has oil in it. They will freak the fuck out. You know, if you dump it into any kind of waterway or any kind, they will fucking have you. The EPA will be all up in your ass. So usually you have to pay to dump it at like an asphalt plant or something like that. But yeah, they'll grind it back up eventually and throw it back into mix. No, we don't have an OS button. Probably need one. Ain't got it. That's where you would take it to. Yeah, if you had 12 years over the road, you would be ready. You would have no problem getting insured driving a dump truck. You know, but you got to remember, most dump trucks are going to be manuals. Just recently, you know, a lot of the stuff is automatics, but you know, it's you know, not good. I usually charge somewhere in the $80 to $90 an hour range, somewhere in there. That's what I charge for my trucks. Depends what it is, you know. I'll charge as much as I think I can get away with. You know, most of the time, like a couple contractors I work for, I don't get to pick what the rate is. They do. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's you know, I don't get you know, and then the other contractor that I work for, that I get to pick the rate. I pick the rate that is reasonable with what the other place is charging. You should never tip over a truck because you're going too fast. Yeah, illegal. You can't dump asphalt into any type of waterway, Rich V. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That is fucking dumb. Uh, they don't like it. Old concrete, they don't mind. They will line creeks with that and stuff like that because the concrete doesn't have oils or tars in it. But asphalt stuff, they will fucking freak out. Yeah, Wayne, stealing them grindings, boy, you will get your ass in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they find out that you're stealing or that you're selling them. It's one thing if you bring a load back to your shop or whatever. Uh, that's one thing. But if they catch you stealing grindings, whew, that's a no no. That's a no no. Usually, what you do is sometimes they'll get like grindings with concrete in it, and it'll be junk. Like they'll say, "Hey, we got to get rid of this stuff." Uh, now sometimes they'll let you take that stuff out of there. But or if you say, "Hey, can I take the last load to the shop?" They'll usually let you take one or two a year. You know, but you got to ask somebody. You can't just do it on your own. You know, the most hours I've clocked in a week. I don't really clock in or clock out, but I'm gonna guess well over 100. To be honest with you, I really don't know. I don't keep track of it. If I did, I would probably want to shoot myself in the face. I don't know if that's yeah. In a dump truck, you want to go slow. Yeah, they also recycle concrete. Yeah, you could take that to the asphalt plants too. They usually crush that, then use it as like filler, or they use it for different stuff. The problem that I have with crushed concrete is like some of the stuff has like mud and dirt in it, and then after a while, it's fucking kind of the mud comes out, like to the top of the crushed concrete. Yeah, that is correct, Blake. You get paid by the hour. Why are you driving around like a psychopath? Do the speed limit. That's it. Maybe a couple, what I'm saying, a couple miles, maybe 5 mile an hour over, but you don't want to do anything like that. The farthest we go away is probably 150 miles, maybe 100 miles. I've never really paid attention. Yes, Rudy, use that lump 3 feet above your ass. You're exactly right. You know, some people have a hard time doing that. Yeah, Jake, I guess I'm going to do a video and talk about that. Yeah, my trucks come back to the shop every day, twice a day. One during day shift, one during night shift. They come back every night. You got to come back every night. You know, I don't want to be over the road, sleeping in no truck. Fuck out of here. When I do sleep, I want to sleep in my own chair. Yeah, you can't use any diesel as release agent. If you get caught, you get suspended 1 year for the first infraction. I don't know what happens if you get caught the second time. Nobody's ever explained that. Maybe they think that nobody would ever get caught a second time. But I have seen people get caught and thrown out and then let back in because they wrote a letter or apologized to the state about their mistakes or something like that. And, they were off for about 2 weeks and then they came back. They have soap at the, they have soap at the plant that you use. Yeah, the old intro, well, my videos kept getting demonetized. But anyway, that's the guy to help me fucking put this tarp up there. I got to lift this thing up. So it's been a hell of a Saturday afternoon, fellas. But like always, thanks for watching. And